start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. But he gets a first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back, it's McLeod. The sure hands. It's Cobb. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And it's a bunch formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he set it with a first down at the 41.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks into the clear. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and it falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Back in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They grab the early lead.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Well, hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they've got him. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out weak.
Going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking to throw yet again. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Breaks into the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Dropping back. It's Riggs. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. QB keeper all the way. Players all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. Bringing pressure. He's got the first. He's still going. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
On the play. First down for the offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the back now goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Cobb. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Handoff from the shotgun. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
The sack sets up second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To the air, it's McLeod. Snags a good throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush. but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. I don't think he got in. The big guys up front just walling him off.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that first down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The offense keeps the coach on the field. It's 4th and goal. They go with a direct snap. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't run all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. 1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Looking to pass, it's McLeod. What a catch! He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who are right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
They'll run it here.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down and goal upcoming. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's McLeod. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU! How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And that will pick up the first down. Well spotted at 38.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform.
And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and it falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Back to throw. It's Riggs. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack, and he'll be tackled inside the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's McLeod. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And the Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Into the end zone. Now he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. To throw, it's Riggs. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Look out, room to run here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Tigers line up with a first and goal. It's the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Clemson. Great connection there for 6 points. So the offense flexing, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The back's got it. Running with purpose. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking downfield, it's Riggs. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. But he's got some space here. Now they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And that Miami Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Cobb. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pass caught. Second down now. Dropping back. It's McLeod. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Now they're running on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking for a man. Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Cobb. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Off target and incomplete. Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. He shirks the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Riggs. He finds the running back in the flat. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught and catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch me in space. Look out. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. the LSU offense back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Dropping back, it's McLeod. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Riggs. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Comes up with the catch. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Now here's the toss play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Back to pass. It's Riggs. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
On this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. To throw, it's Riggs. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To the air. It's McLeod. Throws to the tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's bringing it back. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Loss of 2.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Takes the toss, heads to his right. Fighting him off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Offense is stopped.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Gets past the 35. Powering through a tackle. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's McLeod. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And this one is caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.